Hey everybody, Johnny Bigot here. Greetings from the house in Sheboygan. Today is Friday, January 10, 2020. Today I am home because today is AJ's 17th birthday. And unfortunately they had a prior engagement they had to go to. For now I'm trying to gear up, trying to go for a motorcycle ride to Manitowoc just to get the lubrication going. And also since I got home I did not yet put fuel stabilizer on the fuel tank, so I thought I'd go to the Honda dealer and have them possibly oil change and buy a battery tender and put some fuel stabilizer on there, charge the batteries. Unfortunately, I'm having a little bit of a technical difficulty because somebody we know is not cooperating. He refuses to go in. Tempers! Because he thinks he's going. He doesn't want to go in the house. He's probably hoping that I would go out to that door. It's quite annoying, but yet very, very sad, and I gotta go. Come on, Tampers, let's go. You gotta go in, boy. Come here. Come on. See, he refuses to go near me. Come on, boy. Come here. Oh, gee, many crickets. And I can't leave him out in the backyard. Look at that. Come on, let's go. Oh, stop sniffing at me. Anyway, I'll be back. Hey everybody, Johnny Bigot here. Hello and good morning greetings from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Alright, once again today it is Friday, January 10th, 2020. 17 years ago I was blessed with a beautiful baby girl. I was at the delivery room when the doctor and the nurses said, "It's a girl," and I shouted, "Yee-haw! Yahoo!" That's why I am home. I've been home since yesterday, but I do have to leave and pick up a load in Appleton tonight. Let's see, the local time is 11:19. Temperature 39 degrees. And as I mentioned earlier, I am on my way to Manitowoc, Wisconsin to pick up to possibly have the Honda dealer do an oil change because I think it's long overdue. Basically give it a winterized treatment and buy a battery tender. And one of my biggest problem right now is these gloves does not work on the cell phone screen, which I use to control my camera with. That's why you see my right hand. I'm not wearing gloves on my right hand because I can't control the screen. So I guess I'm gonna have to buy a pair of gloves that are sensitive to the screen so I can control the camera. Right now we are full of fuel. If I remember correctly, I did fill her up the last time I put Goldie away, and I used high octane fuel, not that ethanol stuff, because from what I hear, that ethanol condensates or something about water, makes things rusty. Right now I also have the heater grips, the grips heated, and my butt warmer is on full, so I'm pretty nice and cozy right now. But I'm gonna stop at the Grace and pick up an inner jacket, just that way we don't, in case I need it. I don't need it right now, but you know how that goes. Being in Wisconsin, you never know what the weather is up in the next county. It's supposed to snow today. I'm a little worried about that. Worst case scenario, if I go to Manitowoc and they say, well, they're too busy, well, I'm not even sure if they're open for the season anymore. So who knows? But if they are open, I could possibly just buy a battery tender, pair of gloves, and some fuel stabilizer. The streets are not that dry, but I don't think it's that bad. Although there are some black ice underneath the overpass. Gotta be careful with those. The last time I rode Goldie was the trip from South Dakota. Geez, that was like what, late June or August maybe, I think it was. And when I started Goldie up this morning, it took about, I don't know, 6 seconds to get her going. A lot longer than normal, but she started, you know, no problem. All right, I'll be right back. Peace. All right, we're back. Here we go. You know, I don't know if it's the cheapskate in me. Hold on. I don't know if the cheapskate in me that dictates and tries to argue I don't need a battery tender. I mean, how long can a battery go between intervals and rides that you really need to keep the battery charged? For one thing, in my experience, is I bought this motorcycle brand new in 2008, and I've never used a battery tender, battery charger, and the battery lasted till this summer. Now this summer I had to keep jump starting because the battery won't charge anymore. So, you know, that's not bad at all. So as long as I keep riding the motorcycle every, I don't know, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, do I really need a battery tender? Go Goldie, go Goldie. Cruise control is not working. That's one thing that I have noticed about this particular Goldwing, and I've heard from other Goldwing owners that these controls, the push button controls, they stick. For example, if I was to use the four-way hazard lights, if I was to push the button right there, the light will come on, but it sticks to on. You can't turn it off. There's something about the switch that it sticks to the on position, and the only way for me to shut it off is to use a knife or a screwdriver and pick the switch up. And also these cruise control like right now I turned it was on and then I turned it off, and now okay, cruise control is on, but it's not, it will not engage. There, now it's working. There's something about these controls that the contact gets dirty. when it gets dirty, it sticks. It doesn't want to cooperate. All right, so we're about 18 miles to Manitowoc. Again, the temperature here is 36 degrees. Local time is 11:36. And Mama wants me to be home by about 12:30. So I don't know. Maybe I could push it to 1 o'clock. If anything else, I'll just probably buy definitely put some fuel stabilizer in here. And I don't know about the battery tender. I don't know. I really don't see the need for it. I think a battery tender is probably necessary if you don't ride your motorcycle for maybe over a year after year. I don't know. But if they can get it in for an oil change, why not? Let's do it. It just all depends on time, I suppose. How about we put some music?
Distracted by so many things.
You know, I've always noticed that in the wintertime, it's the city streets that are always the wet and iced and snow. But once you get on the freeway, it's nice and dry. There's nothing wrong with it. Although you got to be careful with the underpasses or overpasses and bridges. That can get a little tricky. By the way, right now I'm wearing a pair of t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, a Columbia kind of a liner jacket kind of a thing, and the yellow jacket. And I tell you what, I can ride, and I'm also wearing long johns. I can ride all day long with this weather right now. It's quite comfortable. And the heated grips are absolutely beautiful. And my butt is really, really warm right now. So, yep. Okay, welcome to the town of Cleveland, Wisconsin. Cleveland is a different county. It's no longer part of Sheboygan County. I have no idea what county this is. In Sheboygan County, all vehicles must have emissions checkup every year. But most of the counties around Sheboygan, like Cleveland and where Long Haul area lives, they don't require emission tests. So a lot of people register their vehicles outside of Sheboygan County just to get away from that issue. That's why when Larry buys his vehicle, he always registers his vehicle at the farm's county. I don't know what county that is. Fond du Lac County, I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Fond du Lac. What else is there? Oh, that's all I have for you at the moment. We'll catch you guys later, God willing. By the way, it dawned on me that, see, I can't control my cell phone with my gloves on. But I can do this. I can push the button up in the camera here. And push it up here and control it like that. It won't shut off. Alright, we are approaching Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Local time is 11:49 and the temperature here is 37 degrees. There's a Harley Davidson place up there. Wow, they got a Myers up here now. Manitowoc is growing like crazy. By the way, this video is brought to you by Ichi Boots at ichiboots.com. You can find Ichi Boots on YouTube. She is currently on a world tour from Patagonia, Argentina to Alaska. You can find Ichi Boots on YouTube and just type in, just as it sounds, Ichi Boots. Pretty nice channel name, right? Ichi Boots. I wish I came up with it. Myers, I haven't seen that yet. Looks like, I don't know, maybe they're not open yet. Nope, they're not open yet. That used to be where they hold the county fair events. I guess they're not going to do that anymore over here. Let's see if they're even open. I have never been to this dealership this late in the season, so who knows. Lights are on. They're open. just like Goldie. Or about 1,000% more chrome. Hey, dude.
That's right, right?
Had to ride it.
Yeah. Any chance for a service?
Hello. Where am I going? That way or that way?
For service at the end of the counter here, yeah. What can we help you with today?
How about an oil change? Do you recommend when is it necessary to buy a battery tender? I mean, if you ride it every 6 months, is that still needed?
Well, if you're not pulling the battery out, yeah.
So 6 months. What's the longest time period between rides?
Couple months maybe, at best. I mean, chances are the battery will get low on you if it sits 6 months.
Does that ruin it or not?
Well, it shortens the life of it, yes.
Yeah. My batteries was, well, from 08 until this year. That's how long it lasted. If you recommend it, I'll get it.
Do you store it where you have power, where you can plug it in?
In the garage, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
Okay.
This has a quick plug on it. And if you get a real low battery, this one will even revive a real low battery. This has got like a quick disconnect. There's a plug. This will go on the battery, and then it's just a. Here, I can show you right here. Got it plugged in here now, I think.
Hey everybody. You know, I came here for an oil change and think I'm in big trouble. This thing has smitten me. Oh boy. Future name, White Angel. What do you think? It's a 2018 model. It's not the automatic, it's the manual. It's a lot narrower. The 2008 model is pretty much right here. But look at the size difference and the profile on this. So, and they got a really good deal on this right now. So with all the trade-in, it comes out the door about 17 with the trade. The current asking price is $26,700, but they have some amazing deals right now. Boy, oh boy, I'm in trouble. All right, it's time to get home. Now, some of you would probably ask, there's a Honda dealership in Sheboygan. How come you don't go there? You know, they are much larger, probably more stock than these guys, but these guys sell more, they do more service, they're a lot friendlier. And they've always taken care of me, so I've always enjoyed their service here. Anyway, the local time is 1:41. Temperature now is at 45 degrees. It started to warm up a little bit here. So the oil changed, oil filter. They put the fuel stabilizer on there, and they installed a kind of like a pigtail on the battery. I'll show you that later. They put a pigtail for the battery tender charger. As I was talking earlier, they're willing to give me, I don't know how much in trade. The guy said that I could probably sell this bike at maybe $1,000 more on my own on the street, maybe. But you know, $1,000 to me is really not that big of a deal for my situation, because if I was to sell this motorcycle on the internet, on my own, if I was to, as I said, if I was to sell it on my own on the internet, I don't have the time. I'm not at the house to let people see it. I don't have the time, the expertise and the knowledge and the patience to haggle with people. And you know, people will always want to go at the house and see the motorcycle. I don't have the time for that, and for safety reason, I don't want people coming to the house without me around. So why not just get rid of it? You know, why not just do the trade in the dealer and get rid of all the hassle? The current odometer right now, it is 40,061. It's a 2008 GPS model. I bought it brand spanking new, so it's just a one owner. The guy recommended that I could probably sell it on my own on the internet for $9 grand or $8,000. He's probably offering a lot less because he's got to make money out of it. But I tell you what, if anybody out there right now offers this bike for $8,500, I'll let it go. I'll take the money. If anybody out there that's seriously entertaining on buying a motorcycle, $8,500 firm, no haggle, no deals, nothing, just take it or leave it. Cruise control works. The only thing that it's kind of reluctant about this motorcycle is the four-way hazard. I know for a fact that if you push that, you'll have to use a knife to pop it out. Otherwise, everything else works here. The cruise control, however, this morning, it's been sitting in the garage for 4 months, 5 months. It took a couple of push to get it engaged, but it's got brand new tires. I think the tires has probably got about 3,000 miles on it. At most, 3,000 miles. I think I had it installed in 2018. Even maybe, yeah, 18. So if you guys know anybody out there that's interested in a 2008 Goldwing, and there's that right here. That's where I put the GoPro mount, and I mistakenly, stupidly tried to clean the residue with a solution that eat up the plexiglass. Yep. Alright, we'll see you guys at the house or Sheboygan. I'll be right back. Peace. All right, we are back here in Sheboygan. The local time is 1:59. Temperature here is 37 degrees, and we are on our way home. Once again, today is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I was talking to the sales representative over there at Honda. He's a Goldwing rider himself, and he asked about the automatic. I mean, I asked him about the automatic. He said it was fun for the first 100 miles, but after that, I don't know. I guess he said there's nothing wrong with it, but he's just one of those people that likes to shift. I don't know. The thing is, they have a $3,000 discount, kind of a deal, only good for this month, which is considerably a big amount. But what I'm thinking is, you know, I don't want to put myself in a bind. I don't want to rush things because there's a $3,000 discount. If I get it this summer or next year, $3,000 difference, then I'm, you know, I don't know. Is $3,000 really worth jumping off the cliff and committing to it? Or if you could just put it off for a while. yeah, I don't know. I really want to. I really do. But the responsible person in me was saying, no, don't do it, you know. I always kind of ask myself, do you want it? Yes. Do you need it? No. Don't need it. Right? We don't need it. But I do want it. Now, do I always listen to myself? Do I always buy things? The things that I only buy things because of I need them, or I buy things because sometimes I want them. Anyway, I heard that it's going to snow quite hard tonight, and I think I'm gonna have to cut short on this time home and be in Appleton today. Leave early enough so that I don't get caught with this snowstorm. My original plan was, not knowing the weather, without the weather factor, I was thinking of showing up at the shipper at 9 o'clock at night and then leave out tomorrow morning, because I don't deliver until Monday. But with the snow factor, yeah, I might have to do that. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys at the moment. God willing, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. Keep me in your prayers. Johnny, be good here. Peace. Okay, so far these are the choice of colors. This is the red, got a blue. Boy, this light is here. I don't know. And this is the color right here. Candy red, candy ardent red. I don't like that. I can do with that. Maybe that one. And maybe that one. I don't know. Let you guys decide. What do you guys, which one do you think? Well, unfortunately, I don't have any outlet anywhere there. So, best thing I can do oops, wrong end. Temper's out in the backyard screaming. I could do this. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah. I was just gonna plug it in there, but hold on. Yeah, but how do I? That ain't gonna work either. No. Don't have enough. It's okay. I think we got enough. I know I could do better. I know. But for now, it will do. That's it. This is the fuel stabilizer that they gave me, or sold me. Don't need that. See, they've already installed a pigtail right there. I guess it's kind of a plug and go kind of a thing. That's it. All right. I did run to the gas station and fill it up with 91 octane gas all the way up to the rim to avoid the air in it, you know. So yeah. All right, later. Peace.